Good morning. Rebecca here. Welcome back to my aquarium. I wanted to talk to you guys about, there is one thing that I hope no one can ever say about me. And that is, she didn't think I could do it. If you go over to my LinkedIn page, you'll see I have a tagline on there, and it's planter of seeds and inspirer of dreams. And that's because I don't want to be the person who, when somebody achieves their dream and they're talking about it, think about me and are like, see, she didn't believe in me, but I did it. I don't want to be that person. I want to be the person who they say, you know what? Nobody else believed in me, but she did. And look at me now. And the thing is that it's not about whether I think someone can achieve their dreams or not. I actually think if you have a dream, then you can achieve it, because you wouldn't have that dream otherwise. Like somebody who has no capacity for doing a thing, I know there are those people who talk about, I'm going to be in the NFL. And meanwhile, you're like sitting on the couch eating Doritos, playing Madden on, on a worn out Game Boy, but no, really, generally, if people are like, this is what I want to do, and they've taken any amount of action towards that thing, I'm like, awesome. What can I do to support you? And I do want to support people, and I have helped people. That's part of how I got into doing what I do. But I want to support people. I hope they succeed. And when they're done, I'd like to be on the list of people who believed in them. And if they don't succeed, well, they don't succeed. What good do I get an extra gold star for being able to be like, I knew they wouldn't make it? Good for you and everyone else. It doesn't. And when you just kind of unconditionally, when someone has a dream, when somebody has a goal, when you just unconditionally support them in whatever way you can, it kind of people show either I'm serious about it or I'm not, because lots of people have dreams. I remember years ago going to a writers group in my local community, and the person leading it said, do you know what he says, I've been doing this, conducting this group for decades now, and I can tell you the difference between the people who get published and the people who don't. He says the people who get published submit their work. It really is that simple. And I don't mean that simple as, and we've all heard the stories of people who've submitted their work to 300 places. And I am not personally that dedicated, but there are people who are. If that's your dream, get into the rhythm of it. But yeah, don't poo-poo people's dreams. Don't sit there and try and figure out, is this realistic? Is it not? Guess what? That's not your job to do. That's their job to do. If they really want it, they'll find a way to do it. If they don't really want it, well, the fact that you unconditionally supported them and maybe even offered to help will make that very clear. And maybe they can move on to something else that they actually will do, or I don't know, sit around and play more video games, whatever people do. So anyways, that is the one thing that I hope nobody ever says about me. I had a dream, and she didn't believe in it. She didn't support me. And now look at me. I did it. I don't want to be on that list. Do you? Anyways, by the way, if you are on LinkedIn, please do look me up and connect to me there. That is a great place to keep up with more of my professional stuff. And while I'm talking about professional stuff, I have an opening to take on a project. I have a small web design, branding, e-commerce type business that I have room for a project. I'm looking to take on a client in the next couple of weeks here. So the link is on my profile. You can, of course, find it at my LinkedIn page. And yeah, connect with me. I hope you guys have a fabulous morning. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye. This thing always does this. Sorry, guys. That's what happens when you're old and you forget how to use everything.